Good morning. Time to make the coffee. Today's flavor is pecan pie. I'm going to have that with a little oat milk creamer. And it's going to be 48 today, and it's sunny, and the birds are singing. So slowly but surely, spring weather will be creeping in this week. Next 3 days are going to be a little bit warmer, and then it's going to go back to the 30s. So I hope your weather is okay in your neck of the woods. That would be good. So I don't know what I'm doing today, but I know I have to do something. I kind of had 2 days of couch potato, so I need to clean up some things. And I also need to go visit my mother, and I should be doing a lot of things, but I really just want to stay home and enjoy my home. So anyway, yeah, I've got lots of things pulled out, looking for different ideas of what I can use to decorate my living room and the bedroom. And I'm also working a little bit on the dining room, not much, because the dining room, I did most of that already. But it still needs to be cleaned up a little bit. So this downsizing and simplifying is hard work and complicated. At least that's what I'm finding it to be. Especially if you can only muster up the energy to work in 1 or 2 hour increments. You don't get very far. I used to work all day long and it never bothered me. But now I have to pace myself. But that's life. There's trade-offs to getting older. You have more time, but it takes you much more time to get things done. So I guess it all evens out in the end. But anyway, I'll just kind of take you along with me, and whatever happens in my day, I'll let you know. So let me know what you guys are up to in the comments below. Let's try this coffee. I know this is good. I'm trying to use up some of the other creamers I've had. So yesterday I used up the vanilla, and usually I only have the chocolate creamer, but I had a bunch of random ones, so I want to get those used up. Waste not, want not. That's one of my new mottos. So cheers. Needs a touch more creamer. So I'm waiting for an Amazon order. That's of course been delayed. I don't know, now with the trucker situation going on in New York. Not that I live in New York, but I don't know what it's going to do to the supply line. It shouldn't affect the rest of the supply line, but I don't know. Everything's so out of whack these days. But anyway, one more sip. And then I will meet you at the budget book. All right, back at the budget book. Well, yesterday I did spend money on Amazon. Not a whole lot, but I bought some fairy lights, and I bought a new garland. It's a eucalyptus garland. I want to put something different around my mirror in the living room by the fireplace. I figured I might as well just fix it up the way I like it and be done with it. And then move on to my bedroom, which also needs some attention. Not that it's horrible, but it's been the same for about 20 years too, other than, changing the bedding every now and then. But everything else has pretty much been the same. So, and nothing wrong with that, but I figured since I'm getting the two new windows in there, I might as well switch things around a little bit. And for the bedroom, I actually have what I need. I have lace curtains that I want to put up. I have those in a chest that I keep up there. And I also have some peel and stick wallpaper that I've had for several years now that I wanted to do something with. I bought it at a really good price and I liked it, but I never did anything with it. So that's also part of my simplifying and downsizing, is using up what I have, and if I can't use it, then I'll donate it or throw it out, whatever I need to do with it. So I'd like to get the house things done before I start on my garage and, of course, the garden. But because of all these things I'm doing in the house, I do have to simplify my garden. Actually, I need to simplify it quite a bit. And, you know, if I have to buy some produce during the summer, that's okay. I like to just eat my produce out of the garden. But, you know, it depends on the year, too, and the weather as to how much produce I actually get. Some years I get tomatoes, some years I don't get so many, same with the peppers, and I like to plant kale and chard and a few herbs, some celery. So, but I'll be doing that starting, probably April sometime. But I do have to get the winter sowing done too, which will require a day or so of doing things. So very busy all the time, not what I want to be, but I do take time off and just say, okay, I've had enough for today, or sometimes it's a couple days. I've had enough, I'm not doing anything for a couple days. So, and then I get up a little bit more energy to start up again. So I know it's alarming how many red X's I have here, but there's a method to my madness. And no, I'm not justifying what I'm spending. I'm just explaining what I buy and how I use it. Because I don't need to justify my spending to anyone but myself. So that's one of the perks of being a single person, is you can kind of do and spend what you want. So look at the positive part if you're single. Look at the positive side of that. And I don't know, I think it's a good thing. So anyway, still staying debt-free. That's my main goal. It's not how much money I spend, it's am I staying debt-free? Am I enjoying my money? What's going on? So, and I don't have to do as many no-spends right now because my finances have loosened up a little bit because I've become debt-free. So anyway, that's the status of the budget book today. I don't know what else I'm going to need, but we'll find out. All right. I'll be back. Somebody is in Mama's chair again. Why are you in my chair? This is my chair. Your chair is over there. And over there. Why are you in Mama's chair? What, you don't like that I'm talking to Chloe and not to you? Yeah, now you run away because I want to take a video, right? Yeah, so now you run away. Why do you bark all the time? Always barking. Yeah, I know. I know you've got a lot to say, huh? Yes, you do. What's your brother doing? Oh, he's over here. He's got his favorite Nubby toy. That's his favorite, and he always picks the orange one. And I know dogs are supposed to be colorblind, but that's his favorite. He has a green one over here too. He'll play with that, but it's always the orange one. All right, guys. I gotta do something. Well, you've made yourself quite comfortable in there, haven't you, Missy? This is why we can't have nice things, because you guys are all over everything. Okay, I give up. Well, this morning I'm sitting here at my kitchen table and I'm looking through a pile of papers and things that have accumulated on here. I want to clean off my kitchen table. So I came across my to-do list for the handymen, and this is the old one and this is the new one. So there's quite a bit done. Everything is checked off except for a couple things. So my two handyman people, Donnie and Dan, this is the list I have for them this year. So it's definitely on the downslide and as far as things needing to be done. So I'm thinking about keeping this just because it makes me feel good to look at all the check marks, but this is the new list. So I have to look through all that this morning, which won't take too long, but you know, a lot of times you have papers that accumulate that it's like, well, I should keep that for a little bit in case I need it. So then it just sits there. I'm very good about getting rid of junk mail. I never keep that. In fact, I don't even open it. It just goes from the mailbox to the recycle can. A lot of times I just drop it off in the garage on the recycle. So, but, you know, there's other papers that sometimes you feel like, well, I might need that, and then it's like, what do you do with them? So I think it's something that you have to constantly be going through. I do have a basket that I stick a lot of that stuff in, but the basket is kind of full, so that tells me I really should go through there and really pitch the stuff like from last year and just keep what I absolutely have to. So always something. I try and keep on top of most things, but I think it would be easier to do if I was ever done with the downsizing and the organizing, because I find what happens is, and I don't know if you guys feel this way too, but I tell myself, okay, you're only going to stick to this room. You're not going to go off into another room. But sometimes what happens is if you're moving things around especially, then if you're moving it to another room and you don't have the space in that room to put whatever it is you want to move, like I have a desk in my bedroom, which I don't want in there anymore. I mean, it holds a few little succulent plants and I could definitely put those somewhere else. But I want to move that into another bedroom, but that bedroom has stuff where I want to put this desk. So, you know, after a while you just have one big mess. So, I don't know. I haven't figured that out yet. I'm working on it. But I never used to switch things around this much, but as I've gotten older now, and I can't take care of this stuff anymore, then it's got to go. If I can't take care of it, I have to find an alternative to the problem. So that's what's causing me to move stuff around and actually get rid of things. But I haven't called the donation people pretty much all winter because of the weather. You know, you get days where it's raining or snowing. The rain is okay. I usually put everything in the big black plastic bags. But sometimes with the snow, it would cover all that up. So I'm not going to call them until the potential for snow has passed. And then I'll just call them up again. And then I do call them quite often in the spring and summer and fall. But like I said, I haven't called them all winter. So anyway, I find this to be a problem, moving things around in your house that you still want to keep. And that's kind of why I'm all over the place. I'm here, I'm there, I'm in the living room, I'm in the dining room, then the kitchen and the bedrooms, and I gotta switch everything around, so. Well, hello. We gotta switch things around because it's a mess. Yes, everything's a mess, and I don't like it, and I know you don't like it either. Oh, you don't care. You guys make a mess, right? What? We don't make a mess? Yes, you do. Yeah, you really do. You make big messes. That mama, oh yes, that mama has to clean up. Yep. Especially outside. Okay. Yes, I do love you, even if you're a mess maker. So anyway, oh bless you. Oh, again. Okay, go find your orange nubby. All right, well, I'll be back in a little bit. I just wanted to talk about my dilemma with moving the stuff around, and maybe you guys have some good ideas of how I can avoid that. Just kind of, especially with the bedroom stuff switching around, and this is all starting because I need new windows in my bedroom. So, okay, well, I'll be back and see what other mischief I can get myself into. Snow's starting to melt. Beautiful sunny day. All nice and taken care of from the landscapers. Uh-oh, what happened? Somebody stepped on somebody. Well, today's focus is just going to be on putting stuff away. My kitchen table, which was really nice and neat for a very long time, well, for me, very long time, is a mess, but it's not as bad as it was. So my focus for today is just to put things away, work a little bit on my fireplace. The kitchen's not too bad. I have all those candles over there that need to be something done with, but I'm not making candles today, so I'll just put those in a little box and put them away until I'm ready to make candles. Dishes are done, except for these. I bought those, a couple weeks ago. Storage containers, I like those, but they all need to be washed. So I need to put that all away. And some of this stuff needs to go in the garage. There's a little box I can use for the candles. Garbage needs to be taken out. Puppy sleeping. So anyway, some food here needs to be put away. So that's my focus for today. Then tomorrow I can focus on something else. Living room looks pretty good. So I'm not going to worry about that. So, and upstairs I have some things going on that I have to put away too. So anyway, we'll see how far I get by the end of the day. And hopefully I'll feel a little more organized and be ready to tackle a bigger job. All right, for brunch this morning, I have all this Aldi's cheese that I need to eat before it starts getting moldy. It's been in the refrigerator since my last Aldi's shop, which was at least a couple weeks ago, I think. I have the vegan roast beef. I have a blood orange. I have to finish these sprouts today before they go bad. They were very tasty. I bought them because they looked really fresh when I bought them. Sometimes if you look on the bottom, they start to get a little funky, but these are still nice, even in the store. So I want to finish those up. And then the Italian bread that I got at Mark's for like $1.99, I want to finish that up. So I'm just going to make myself a nice brunch sandwich and with sprouts instead of lettuce. Maybe I'll put some tomato on there, and I think that will be very delicious. All right, I'm going to put that together, and here's today's brunch. I found some avocado too that I cut open yesterday, so I put some of that on here. Some cheese, sprouts, tomatoes, and then I put mayo and mustard. I had tomatoes and mustard somewhere because they didn't have any mayo, and I was surprised how good tomatoes and mustard go together. So this is today's brunch. Looks pretty good to me. What's for dinner tonight? Well, I went scrounging in my refrigerator and pantry, and these are things that I have that I need to use up. I have the coleslaw, red cabbage coleslaw. It's got carrot and onion in with it. I need to use that up. And I have this little bit of lettuce that I'm also going to shred up and put in there. I have some onion, this little tiny bit of cheese. I want to finish these sprouts. I have 4 potatoes that have sprouted. I suppose I could keep those and plant them, but I'm not planting potatoes. I've done it in the past and it just wasn't worth the effort. I didn't get enough yield. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to eat them. I'll microwave them, and then I'll stick them in the air fryer, oil them up, and put some seasoning on the outside and have that. This little tiny bit of dressing left that I'll use up. And then I have these plant-based tenders from Beyond Chicken, and there's still quite a few in there. I can't remember where I got this, but it's a nice big bag. So it was either Costco or Walmart or, yeah, that's where it would have been. I don't remember. It's been in the freezer a long time. So anyway, that's what I'm going to put together for a meal tonight, and it'll be quick and easy and delicious. All right, I'll show you that when it's all done. Well, I didn't get as far as I hoped I would, but that's okay. I'm going to take a little break now. It's almost 4 o'clock. It is 4 o'clock, so I'm going to take a little break, make some dinner. Maybe I'll do a little bit more cleaning up. But I did get my table cleaned up, and I got the candle mess put in a box and put away. I got my potatoes cooked up, and I have a couple dishes in the sink, but I still have to unload my dishwasher, but it's looking better. I still have things out here. This has to go in my car. This has to go in the garage. So I didn't get to that, but I did get this cleaned off too. So I did get something accomplished today. And most of what I did was work on the kitchen table because it was full of papers. So I got those all sorted out, got some in the shred pile, put a bunch of them in the recycle. So all in all, it wasn't a total waste of a day, even though I think when you're relaxing, it's not a waste of a day either. So lots of sunshine coming in today, which is really nice, and the living room looks good. So I feel pretty good about what I got accomplished today. And every day I'll just keep working on getting the place straightened up and cleaned out and emptied out and organized. All right, I'll be back in a little bit with my dinner. All right, here's tonight's dinner. Chicken tenders, potato, a salad. It's got avocado, couple different cheeses, cheddar and mozzarella, tomato, shredded lettuce. I put some everything but the bagel on both the salads. The salad I made yesterday, and I'm going to top it all with ranch dressing. So I'm trying to use things that most people would have in their house. Most people will have some sort of cabbage, whether it's a bag of coleslaw or a whole cabbage. Same thing with the lettuce and tomatoes, cheese, potatoes, and whatever meat you have. So you can make this dish with whatever meat you have on hand. You could also make it with some pasta. You could make it with some leftover rice. Whatever you have on hand. So mix and match your food and make it look nice. Make it look appetizing because we eat with our eyes first. So, all right, that's tonight's meal. I'm looking forward to digging into this. Well, I just got a text from my handyman. He's going to be coming over in about 45 minutes. So I'm happy about that. He didn't come over yesterday either. So I guess I'm going to have some shelving in the garage. Well, more shelving in the garage. So another thing off my list, and I can get another check mark. So I didn't get done everything that I wanted to get done today, but I was steadily working on things, and I might do a little bit more after dinner, or maybe not, I don't know. But tomorrow I'm supposed to meet my friend for breakfast that we had to cancel because she was sick. So we'll see. And then Thursday, I think I'm going to be heading over my mom's and hanging out with her. So it's very sunny in here, which is really nice. It's warmed up quite a bit outside. Not that it's a beautiful, warm, balmy day, but it is very pleasant outside. So one of my main goals is to have the house pretty well organized. I know I won't have everything decluttered and stuff, but pretty well organized by the time summer comes so that I can enjoy my backyard and just kind of let life settle down a little bit rather than always so crazy pulling things apart. So anyway, yeah, that's the way my day went today. Let's see if I can get rid of that sun. Nope, well, it's going to stay there. So, all right, my friends, that's all I have for you today. I want to wish you abundant blessings. I love you guys. Be good to yourself. Be good to others. God bless you. And I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, comment, and like. It helps my channel grow. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to share.